Hi, how are you? My name is Jennifer Dixon. I'm a social worker here at the University Cancer Center. I specialize in helping students cope with their problems. And how are you doing today? Great. What's your name? Jasmine. Good. So everything here that we discuss here will be held confidential unless it's harmful to you or anyone else. Okay. So how's classes? I'm kind of doing bad on some of my tests. Other than that, I mean, it's class. How many classes are you taking? I'm taking five classes, and you doing bad on your test, which is not normal. It's not at all. Okay, and your teacher reported that. He said that you've been in class and you're not doing good on your test, and that's not normal for you, and he sent you here. Um, and this is your science class, which are you doing science? Yeah, you're doing science. So do you know anything, like, what could be causing this? Like, what's going on? Um, I don't know. I mean, I just got out of a relationship. How long was you in this relationship? I want to say 3.5 years. 3 years? And why have you guys split up or separated? Issues, just, I don't know. Um, a lot is stemming from cheating. Okay, so he cheated on you? And has this happened before, or is it only this is a one-time situation that I know of that I can refer to? And he cheated on you with someone that went to this school? Yes. Okay. So how long have you guys been separated since he cheated on you? For a couple of weeks. Okay. A couple of weeks. Okay, and you guys used to live together, correct? Yes. Okay. And he left, you got separated, and he left, so now you're stuck with the apartment and the bill. How are you paying his bills? Well, I guess that's what my test scores are lower than usual. Um, I picked up extra shifts at work. So you're working more, and you're also stressed, and you're left alone with the bills, which causes low grades in your test. Okay, because I'm working so much. Yeah, I have time to study because I'm trying to make the money to pay my rent and utilities. And how much is your rent? My rent is $7.25. $7.25. Okay, and you're trying to pay that alone. You're trying to find a roommate. At the time, no, I really don't want a roommate because I kind of like we had got it together. Okay, fair. Um, so you think that if you were, so you don't want to move on campus, you don't want to move back home, you want to keep this apartment, correct? Right. You don't want to find a roommate because you're scared that someone. I don't do roommate. Yeah, I don't do sharing with other people. Okay. So how are you and your family members? You say you don't want to live back at home. How's your relationship with your parents? If I moved back home, I would have to leave school. Okay, for you. And where's home? Home is Virginia. Okay. And how many hours is that away from here? About a bit 2, 3 hours. Okay, so you 2, 3 hours from home, and that's not an option. No, it's not. Okay, so you're trying to maintain an apartment, you're trying to maintain your grades, you're trying to graduate, and you and your boyfriend is currently not together because he cheated. Do you think you want to work on you and your boyfriend get back together, or what do you think? I don't know. That's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out if that's something I want to go back to because once they cheat one time, they're not to do it again. That's what I can take them back after such a short, period of time. Um, so now you just have trust problems with your boyfriend, but I didn't scared. you're trying to maintain this apartment without your boyfriend. You don't want him to move back in. You're gonna work, work by yourself, working your grades and everything. So what do you plan on doing, to get your grades up, to maintain this apartment, 'cause you gotta graduate. You have to. Your teacher obviously sees something good in you because he referred you to us. So, to better yourself and to maintain this apartment, what do you think you can do? You don't want to roommate. You don't. I mean, I have a one-bedroom apartment, so having a roommate is out of the option. Moving is out of the option because I like where I'm at. It's a good, it's a good neighborhood. It's lost. I don't know. Like, I think that's what I need help with. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as maintaining my grades, because obviously that's the reason why I'm here. Okay, so you say you were working how many hours a week? Well, I work at least 35. At least 35 hours a week. And where do you work again? I work at DTLR. Okay, DTLR, 35 hours a week. Okay, so how about, and can you give me your schedule, like the start and what time and then what time you take? My first class is at 8 o'clock in the morning. So 8 o'clock in the morning? Yes, and that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. On Tuesday to Thursday, well, my day doesn't end until about 4:30ish. Okay, so it's all my classes till 4:30. And where's your break in between class? My break in between classes is probably 12 to 1. 12 to 1? And Thursdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are probably 10. I want to say 10 to 3. No, not even 10 to 3. Probably like 10 to 3. 10 to 3. Okay, and you probably work after that. Probably what, 5 to 10, 5 to 11. Okay, so how about we find tutoring from maybe an hour a day? Hour a day of tutoring. I mean, we can try to work something. I mean, because you have a break from 12 to 1, which is probably your lunch break, right? Right. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you start school at 10 and it ends at 2. So you can either go to tutoring, from 8 to 10, or you go to tutoring from 2 to 3. And then you can even get a nap in before you go to, to work. And that way you can, maintain your grades and also pay your rent. That sounds like a plan. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. So tutoring, and I will find tutoring for you, and I will send you an email, and I'll give you your time. And if you can keep this up, that way you can get past your, start passing your tests more like you usually do. Obviously your teachers see something in you, and I see something in you. You look right. So let's move on to your family. So you're away from your family, 3 hours away from your family. Mm-hmm. Do they contact you? Yeah, I mean, I talk to my dad every day. I don't really talk to my mother too much. I talk to my brother a lot. I talk to my grandmother a lot. And my grandfather just recently passed, so yeah. How is that? I mean, people pass every day, somebody's passing, so it's something we gotta get through. How did he pass? Cancer. What kind of cancer did he have? He had lung cancer, and they cleaned it up, and then something came back and it was in his body. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. So this also probably things in the sex also? Somewhat. I do get depressed a little bit, but I mean, it's something I have to get through by myself. Also, your teachers mentioned to us that you are like starting to lose a little weight. Do you know how many pounds you gained lost over this last 3 weeks that you and your boyfriend been? Probably about 10 pounds. Are you trying to lose weight or are you thinking? Okay. So you may have lost weight because of stress, and it's 10 pounds, right? Are you not eating right? I try to eat right. I mean, with me having a busy schedule and me working in between, kind of hard to eat right.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, I was definitely like healthy, ate, but it's I can tell that it's a difference in how I used to eat and how I'm eating now.
So you lost 10 pounds, and you think it's because your schedule is more busy, because you know you have to maintain with
Right.
your work. Do you like, so you don't like the loss,
I
the
don't.
weight loss? Okay. So are you keeping yourself up, or are you too busy with work and stuff?
I'm trying to eat right, like keeping myself up as far as what?
Like your appearance and your
I try.
Okay.
I mean, with a busy schedule, it's hard to try to
It's
put on
hard.
makeup in the morning and
Yeah.
get tired.
The schedule got busy after you and your boyfriend. So that's
Yeah, because he was helping pay,
With the
the bills. It was seven and some change for rent, but then you have to count utilities and stuff, so everything came up to about $900. So,
wow, that's a lot to maintain by yourself.
yeah, it happened.
So have you talked to your boyfriend since you guys split up, or you just giving yourself a break?
I have to ask him if is he gonna pay this half of the rent this month, and things happen within the month, and I feel like you were staying with me, so I feel like you should pay your half of the month, and then next month you don't have to pay nothing. You don't even have to deal with it with him. Nah.
No. And is his name on the list? Okay. So he's not paying the bills, and his name on the list. So okay, he's not paying the bills, his name on the list. Wow. So what do you think, like, how have you been coping with this? Like, are you trying not to think about it, or
On the low, to be honest with you, I'm trying not to think about it because it's only gonna get me even more. It's that's even like,
so do you think that, talking and letting somebody know how you feel may make you feel better yourself? Holding it in may make you more depressed?
I'm not a person that likes to talk about certain situations. I mean, I don't want to talk about it because it's bad. We broke up. It was because of cheating. He's not willing to help pay this month's bill, but or last month, I seem to have paid 2 months by myself.
And when is your lease up?
My lease is up in another, what's this month?
November?
March.
Okay, March.
So 4 months.
So you think you want to stay here for these 4 months to try to manage these bills?
I mean, I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm not moving on campus. That's a no-go. I'm gonna stay in Ashland. I have to live on campus as a senior. Moving back home, that's a no-go. I'm not a socialite. Like, I'm not a social butterfly, so I am, but as far as like having friends, nah, I don't have any friends to go live with for 4 months. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a burden on anybody because of my problem.
And you didn't look for anything cheaper?
No, because I don't want to move. Even though I should, I'm not because I don't want to move. I like where I'm at and I'm comfortable where I'm at. And it makes me think like maybe I should have put his name on the lease in the first place.
Okay.
When I went to go get the apartment.
Okay, so you want to stay in this apartment, you don't want to move, and you only have 4 more months left, and you want to continue to work. You also want to try to get an hour in of tutoring so you can get your grades up. Because you graduate next year, correct?
Yes.
So you get your grades up, back on to tutoring. You're gonna start eating more,
Or am I gonna what?
you're gonna try to eat and gain weight.
I mean, I'm trying to eat. It's stress. Like, I'm stressed. I'm depressed. Like, a little depressed. Like, not that much depressed. I'm not really getting a lot of sleep. Because I am working so much. So it's like when I get off, I have to do homework. I have to do this. I have to do that. And I'm tired. But I only get like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Well, hopefully, with this tutoring, hour a day, you can study and get your homework done. So when you get off work, you can have a little relaxed time to yourself. Let's talk about your goals. You had goals, when you first started college, 3 years ago. What were they?
Because I'm not a social person, my goal was just to go to school, get my grades. I'm trying to graduate with a 4.0. Looks like it's not really gonna happen. I have a 3.68 right now. So I'm up there, but hopefully I can stay there. But that's what I was aiming for my freshman year, was to at least keep a 3.0. And I managed to, exceed a 3.0.
Okay.
I really didn't want to participate in organizations or anything like that because I'm not a multitasking person. I can't, make sure that my grades stay on point and, try to do an organization is gonna throw me off. Then I'm gonna say, oh, the organization is more important than my grades. So that was the goal, was to not make an organization, not put an organization on a pedestal to my grades. So,
Okay.
that was just my biggest goal.
Okay, and, what do you think your strengths and weaknesses are right now in your lifetime?
My weakness is people.
Why is that?
Who I'm with, who I was with.
Okay.
My strength is being able to endure. I feel like I'm enduring this little bit of pain that I'm going through. I'm smart. I know I'm smart, but I know that that's a strength. I'm very intelligent.
Okay.
It's another strength.
So you say your weakness is people, and can you explain that?
I have a soft spot for people. I give second chances, and I know I should.
And why is that?
I've always had in my head that people deserve second chances, so like, you mess up once, I'll give you a second chance, but if you mess up again, shame on me. Like, for even giving you that chance. So I'm one of those people that I feel that everybody deserves a second chance. Nobody should only be, penalized for a first issue.
Well, I agree. I think that everyone deserves a second chance also, so I don't think that should be one of your weaknesses. But we can work on that. That's something we can work on. We're gonna make that one of your goals. To become a stronger person, to, not let people push over. That's one of your goals. Okay, well, based off everything we discussed, I was able to conduct an eco map. Correct me if I'm wrong. You say your mother, is a negative, right?
Yeah.
Because she's not really.
We don't really, have too much to say to each other about a lot of
So
stuff.
y'all don't really talk. And your father is a plus, right?
Yeah.
And he's there for you, throughout everything. He's the one that pushed you through college.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my financial stability for school
Okay.
and everything else.
So if you ever need money, he's there to support you.
My dad's the type of person wherein if you need, he will be there to support you. If you want, he tells you you have to go get it yourself and you want it that bad. So.
Okay. In college, do you think that's something that is a conflict, neutral, strong?
I would say neutral, but I wouldn't say strong because it's gonna help me. It's helping me further my education.
Okay, it's helping you further your education, also get a better job,
Right.
to support for you. Friends.
I don't really have friends. I have 2 friends.
A little bit of negative. And do your friends attend to this college?
Yes. Yes. One of them do.
Did you meet them here?
Yes, I did.
Are they helping you, cope with you and your problems?
Yeah, she is. She actually is.
Did she notice any changes?
She noticed that I'm not getting a whole lot of sleep and that I don't have free time anymore because I'm working so much, and I did kind of tell her about my test scores. She knows, but she doesn't know. Like, I'm not gonna sit and I'm not gonna send her to school, 411 on what
So
happened.
when you noticed that your test scores was dropping, how did you feel?
I felt bad, but at the end of the day, I know that this professor does not, he doesn't grant new things.
Okay.
I just have to deal with it. Everybody goes to test once or twice in their life, and
So we're gonna say, neutral or negative side of schoolwork?
I mean, it's something that I can improve back on.
Okay, so we're gonna try that. So we're gonna go to camp. We're gonna go to tutoring once a week to improve that.
Okay.
Living arrangement.
I'm not moving.
Okay. So do you want to know? You know, is it a positive?
It's a positive. I mean, I can get
This like one of your number one priorities right now. Right. Okay. Your boyfriend. Is it negative beside that? But you guys, you're trying to get back with him, or you want to work it out in the future?
at this point. I'm kind of like, I don't want to do it,
Okay.
but then I want to do it because that's my
Weakness.
yeah.
Letting somebody in,
Yeah.
and you're gonna work on that.
Work on closing up or work on like
Work on closing out. Like you have to talk. You need to know, is this somebody you want to be with in the future?
getting closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something that I need to talk to him about that. But I really don't want to talk to him. The only thing that we have talked about after the incident is him paying rent.
Okay.
So we really haven't talked about being back together.
Okay. So okay. What about church? I know that your teacher mentioned that religion is a big part of your life. Do you think church is something that's on the back burner now, or you think is that something you feel going to every
No,
time?
because I'm still go to church about
Okay.
nobody's gonna.
Okay, so we're gonna put church right here, and we're gonna put is that something you manage to work with?
Yeah, and I feel like I need church at this point. I need prayer at this point.
Okay, so from this equal map, we could, pleasant and negative and what's neutral. So everything that's negative, we're just gonna try to either improve or we're gonna take them out your life, so that you can continue to be around positive things. Your father, he's by your side. He's pushing you through college, but he's by his side. Your side, as far as schoolwork, you say that neutral, but you're working on it. It's gonna be up for me. You're gonna go to tutoring, an hour a week, and I'm definitely gonna give out that right after the meeting. I will assign you to someone that will help you, at the academic success center. You know what building that's in?
No.
That is in David Hall, on the second floor. So feel free to go there. And I will contact the tutor for you, like I said. So you can start back passing your test. You can graduate on time. You graduate, your goals was to have a 3.0 or higher. So you want to keep that as one of your goals. So you graduate on time and with a good GPA. Your living arrangement, you're going to live in your apartment for 4 more months. After your lease is up, do you know what you want to do?
Well, I am applying to grad school.
Okay.
My top 3 were BCU, which is in Richmond, NYU, and USC in California.
Okay. So you plan to grad school, and hopefully you will get in there. But you have to keep up your test grades. You have to keep your work so you get to the schools you want to get into.
Right.
As far as your boyfriend, we put a negative beside that, but you plan on working or you.
I mean, I would love to be a friend after probably about maybe 5 months.
Yeah.
It really kind of made my attitude. It changed my attitude. So yeah.
And college, go to school work. Anything else you think we get to add on here? I know we talked about you doing this now.
I'm gonna try to gain that back. I want to gain that back. I really do.
Start by eating healthy, making sure you eat at least breakfast, a snack, dinner.
Well, I'm not a breakfast either unless I go to like IHOP or something like that. So I'm definitely eat breakfast. I don't like eating home or fast food breakfast is disgusting. But I'm home.
Yeah, try to get back on a good diet, taking care of yourself. you know, and doing better with yourself. We're gonna work on your test grades. We're gonna work on everything that you need help with. I just want you to know that everything here is held confidential once again, and we can meet back up, you know, next Thursday. Is that okay? If you have to work, just send an email, and we can reschedule another day. What time do you think?
Can we do 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, 8 a.m. in the morning. We will meet, you know, just to see how tutoring going, to see how your grades going. Talk about more problems with your household, you know, that's getting better. You and your boyfriend communicate or anything. So we will meet next Thursday morning, and we will go from there. We will talk about anything else that happened from this time, from here to Thursday. Is there anything else you would like to cover?
No, good.
Okay, and if you need anything, just send me an email, and I will email you. I'll pay back. Well, it was nice seeing you today.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much, and I want you to have a great day.